Have you ever wondered why some people light up a room without saying a word, while others fade into the background, no matter how good-looking they are? What if I told you that real attractiveness has nothing to do with your face, and everything to do with your soul? The ancient Stoics held a timeless secret, that magnetism, the kind that draws people to you effortlessly, starts from the inside out. Today, I'm going to share with you 6 powerful Stoic habits that can completely change the way the world sees you, and more importantly, the way you see yourself. Because let us be honest, attractiveness is not about having perfect skin, a sharp jawline, or the right clothes. That might get attention, but it does not hold it. What truly captivates people is the energy you carry, your presence, your inner gravity, and that, my friend, comes from living with depth, with calm, with character. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, they understood this long before social media existed. And if you apply their wisdom today, you will not have to chase admiration, it will find you. Let us begin with the first habit, master the art of listening. True listening is one of the rarest and most magnetic traits you can develop. The Stoics believed in giving full, non-judgmental attention, being fully present with another human being. Most people listen just to reply, but when you listen simply to understand, with no agenda, no ego, no urge to interrupt, people feel seen, they feel valued, and nothing is more attractive than being in the presence of someone who makes you feel like you matter. Try this. Next time you're in conversation, look into their eyes. Resist the temptation to jump in, just be there. You'll leave a mark that words cannot match. Habit 2, cultivate inner peace. Chaos repels, but calm draws people in like a fire on a cold night. The Stoics taught that emotional control is the foundation of peace. Marcus Aurelius reflected daily on his own reactions, reminding himself that we cannot control the world, but we can always control our response to it. When you are calm under pressure, when you don't lash out, don't panic, don't chase drama, people notice. They want to be near that steady energy. Because in a world that is constantly spinning, your stillness becomes a safe harbor. Practice this through reflection, breath work, journaling. Even a moment of silence in the middle of chaos can speak volumes. Habit 3. Speak with purpose. Words are like arrows. You can't take them back once they're launched. The Stoics warned against speaking too much, too carelessly. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." And a lot of that waste comes from speaking without thought. When you speak only when it adds value, when you choose clarity, intention, and wisdom, people lean in. They listen. They remember. So pause before you speak. Let silence do some of the heavy lifting, because the person who speaks with purpose commands respect without raising their voice. Habit 4. Embrace resilience in adversity. Life is going to challenge you. Count on it. But here's the thing. Adversity does not define you. How you face it does. The Stoics taught that obstacles are not the end, they're the path. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show men what they are." When you face hardship with grace, with calm, with quiet courage, you inspire people. You show them it's possible to fall and rise anyway. Don't hide your scars. Wear them with pride. They're proof that you've lived and grown. Habit 5. Choose integrity over approval. This one might make you stand alone, but standing alone with principle is far more powerful than being surrounded by people who only like you when you conform. The Stoics believe that living in alignment with your values is non-negotiable. That means doing what is right even when no one is watching, even when it is inconvenient, even when it costs you applause. You want to be attractive, be honest, be reliable, be real. People may not always agree with you, but they will respect you, and respect is far more enduring than attention. Habit 6. Focus on growth, not perfection. Perfection is a myth. Growth is a mindset. The Stoics weren't interested in flawless people. They admired those who could look in the mirror and say, I still have work to do. People who are humble, open, and committed to improving, those are the ones we want to follow. When you own your journey, your setbacks, your learning, your progress, you become deeply relatable. And that kind of vulnerability, mixed with strength, is magnetic. So stop aiming for perfection. Show up, learn, evolve, and let others witness your becoming. These 6 Stoic habits are not just about being liked. They're about becoming someone you respect, someone with presence, someone who radiates quiet power and depth without needing to prove anything. And when you live like that, you don't chase admiration. It comes to you. Now let me ask you, which of these habits resonated most with you? Which one will you start applying today? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to know. And if this video gave you something to reflect on, give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more wisdom rooted in Stoic thought and real-world power. Because this is not about looking good, it's about being good, and being someone who walks with calm, speaks with purpose, and lives with courage. That is the kind of person no one forgets. Stay grounded, stay wise, stay stoic,